So today I want to share with you how to make a quick flyer using Canva. The first thing you'll need to do is create an account for Canva. You will type in canva.com and you will have options to set up with your Google, Facebook, or Apple account, or you can use your email. Simply type in the email address that you want associated with your account and create a password. Once you have your account done, you will log in. When you log in, you will look at what will you design and type in what you want to design. Here, we've typed in the word flyer. As you will see, Canva offers a variety of templates. This is for a school flyer. For our purposes today, we will design a Facebook flyer or a Facebook post. Later, you would be able to change that to any other sort of file you want, whether it's a poster, printable flyer, or other. So here are some samples of some Facebook posts that Canva has recommended. We're choosing this design. So we will go in and begin to edit this flyer and ultimately save the flyer we want. One of the first things you'll need to do is have all the files that you would like to use readily available. I've created a folder called Call to Prayer. This is the document that I will pull information from. This is an image that I think I would like to use, and this is our organization's logo. So I have those files readily available on my desktop, and we will begin to import them into Canva. On the left-hand side of the screen, you see an icon that says Uploads. I've just dragged my logo over to this area and you see it is uploaded. Now we will also add the image. So by dragging it over, you'll see a status symbol on the left. When that circle is full, that means your image is completely uploaded. To begin, I'm going to open the document with my text. I will copy the text that I want to use, and you can do that with a shortcut of highlighting it and then using Command and C, or the Control key and the letter C. And we're going to go back into our Canva document, click on the frame that we want to use, select the text that's there, and paste our new text is there. We can now adjust or remove the existing text frames. So I will go through all of the frames that are here and add the content that I would like. In this case, there's a lot more space in between the lines than I would like, so I am adjusting the line spacing in between the lines. We can now move that frame wherever we want in our flyer. Then we may select or change any of the other existing elements. You can click on any element and hit delete if you want to remove it. Here I will go to Elements and add an image frame. The image frames come in different shapes and sizes, and I suggest you try different ones to find which one works best with your flyer. I've selected the circle frame. When that frame is there, any image can then be dragged into the frame and it will retain that shape. Here, I've added our organization's logo, but I'm not sure if you can tell that there is still a white border around it. Now, if you have the free version of Canva, you will not be able to remove that border in this application. But since I have the Pro version, I am able to click and select on the filter that says BG Remover, which means background remover. That will remove the white background from my logo. If it were another image, it will remove whatever background is there. Now we will go back to our original document with the text that we want to use, and I am copying the date and time of the event that I want to use, and we'll go back into one of the other text frames and paste that there. Again, to paste, you can use Command C or Control C depending on the system you're using. Now we will adjust the frames so that they are distributed on the flyer nicely. When clicking on these frames, you will have a variety of options to choose from, like changing the colors. You will be able to go in and edit the text. I like to remove unnecessary punctuation or words to minimize space and to be more efficient with the wording in a flyer. Here, we're adjusting the font size. If you want to adjust everything in the frame at once, you can use the minus or plus signs. As I'm doing here, I've highlighted the text that I want to reduce, and I'm minimizing it. Or you can click this space where there's a number if you know the font size that you want to use. Once you have your text frame set up, you can begin to change your formatting. As I am here, you can click the B icon for bold. You can click it again if you'd like to unbold something. And again here, I'm adjusting the size by using the plus and minus arrows. You will need to adjust spacing and make sure that your text is proper. To add text that is not there, we simply will click on the text icon on the left-hand side of the screen and a text box will appear. I've added one here and have pasted some additional text from my original document. Now I am resizing. After resizing, you are free to change colors, and that is done here on the left side. Also, to change the color, at the top of the screen you see a letter A with a color bar beneath it. Here we are changing our background image. So I've added a square text frame, and I am simply dragging my image from the upload area on the left into the image. Our file had our original file had a box inside of it, and this is overlapping. You may adjust the opacity or the transparency of the images, of any image, by clicking it. And you may also use filters that will change colors. And I recommend going through and trying different ones of these to see which works best for you. As you see here, you can change any of the color options of any element in your flyer. This is simply a box shape that I'm trying out different colors to see what I like best. Ultimately, I don't think that I will use this frame. However, I just wanted you to see that you could change the colors of any element in your document. You also will be able to add images by going here on your left to elements. If you type into the search box, as I have here, prayer for example, you will see images that are available. If you have the free account, please make sure that you are selecting a free image. And if you have the pro account, you will have more images to choose from. Usually they are of better quality. So I am testing a couple of different images here to see what works best for me. You can get very specific in your search. Here I've typed prayer black woman, and we have a little praying lady here that I am now resizing. If this is the item that you'd like to keep, you can keep it, change it, resize it, recolor it. I'm not going to use that image. This is the image I selected, and even though we're speeding through here, you will have to play around with the flyer, adjust your colors, the sizing of elements. Here, I've double-clicked on my picture to show you how to resize an image. You'll have to double-click the image first, and as you see, the complete size of the image, you can resize it or move it. This image was in black and white, and I've replaced it with the color image. I've added a rectangle to highlight the call-in information. I've added clip art and a few lines to divide space in my flyer. Now, this will be up to your taste, what elements you want to add, but Canva offers quite a few images and clip art that you can use even in the free account. So again, you would go to elements and you would see different elements you could select. You can also add filters to your text so that they can stand out better on your flyer. And again, you will have to try different ones to find out what will work best on your flyer. In our case, I will just use a drop shadow. You could also curve text here, but for this purpose, I'm going to kind of keep it simple. I'm going to make our date a bit larger, and I'm going to add a subtitle to more clearly define what the purpose of the event is, which is it is a conference call. Again, you could add effects to any text or image in the document, and you will have to do that based on what your flyer is for. And you want to just try to keeping it simple, I think is the best advice I can give. Minimizing the number of colors and minimizing the amount of text you use is going to be key in developing a strong flyer. Here I'm saving our file and downloaded it as a PNG. I am renaming the file as it's on my desktop, and we're going to quickly import this file into Facebook, and so I can show you how quickly we went from creating a flyer to posting a flyer. Realistically, you will not create a flyer in 15 minutes. However, this is a really quick way that I've found, having been a graphic designer and using software like Photoshop. This tool has really helped me, and I believe it will help you, but I want to encourage you to practice. If you need more help, you're welcome to email me at goflybiz@gmail.com, and I will be more than happy to help you.